Hey everyone, welcome to Holistic Lifestyle Tips, Getting Real About the Woo-Woo. I'm Becky Russell, owner of wellness company Hope Essential, and I am a holistic lifestyle educator and an essential oil educator. So I like to teach. I have been living a holistic lifestyle over 25 years and feel it served me well. I really believe it's one of the main reasons why I am not on any daily medications or prescriptions at 62. And it's not because I have been blessed with good genes. That's not true at all. Because if you looked at statistics and the numbers, I would have been diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic 20 years ago. And it's taken hard work and diligence, but it's been worth it because I've seen what happens if you aren't proactive and take a more preventative type approach. I want to share what I've learned through all these years with the holistic lifestyle and how it's helped me. And I want you, as well as myself, to have a quality of life as you age. And I truly believe the holistic lifestyle plus the essential oils, they're a perfect fit because the oils can help you limit the amount of chemicals you put on and in your body. And that is going to help you age with a quality of life. That's my message. I want to help everyone age with a quality of life. And you can start at any time. And I just want to make sure you understand holistic isn't just for a small percentage of people or a certain type of person. It's really for anyone who is open to a different way of approaching their wellness. And I want to apologize right now if I sound nasally or if I cough. I am getting over a pretty bad cold, so just bear with me. I like to alternate between emotional, physical, and spiritual wellness. Holistic means you are addressing all three areas of wellness from the inside out, and you are not just treating symptoms. And so tonight we are going to talk about, wait for it, we're going to talk about clutter and how bad it is for you. I know that there's a big movement going on recently, Marie Kondo and A Year to Clear. There's a reason for that. It's not just a gimmick. There's a lot of research behind why clutter is bad for you. And the number one reason is it's bad for your brain, believe it or not. So I'm getting these notes from an article called More Mess Means More Stress, How Clutter Affects Your Brain. And so it's when you see piles of, clothes or a messy desk or, bursting closets, that may seem harmless or just annoying, but it actually can affect your brain health. It brains your drain. And just seeing clutter distracts your brain enough to potentially reduce your working memory. Researchers have looked closely at the effects of clutter, and they have found that when you decrease that clutter, your focus is better and your productivity. So clutter affects brain health, which is pretty important. The other thing is it's not good for mental or physical health either. And this is the physical health I didn't realize it affected. The way it affects you physically is if clutter can leave you feeling anxious, stressed, or even depressed. I know when I walk in my office and I see my desk, cluttered, it is depressing to me. I can't find things sometimes. It just looks a mess. So that's an issue for me. And I love when what I'm sharing with you is a reminder to me about what I need to address and work on. I don't have it conquered yet, but I don't give up, and I will figure out a process that works. And the thing they're saying is it leaves the clutter leaves your body in a low-grade fight or flight mode, which is taxing on your body and mind. And I believe that because it just is a heaviness when I come home and I just see the clutter. It's my fault. The busier I've gotten in my wellness business, the more I tend to just dump things and I'll get to it later. but then another event comes up, and then there's more clutter. And it's a bad habit I've started, and I am working on it, and I'll share some tips at the end of this. Another thing which was surprising to me is that clutter is linked to poor eating habits. This article says that a messy environment can make you indulge in unhealthy snacks. Maybe it's because you already feel like you're failing at the clutter and you just don't feel good about yourself. I'm not sure how that relates to it, but it has been proven that it does encourage unhealthy eating. And then, and you know how much I believe in gut health. Gut health affects your mood, your focus, and so forth. So, and your resistance to things. So, it's very important. It also says that knowing that these things are so important and the effects of clutter, it suggests you don't skip spring cleaning. And I never really stopped to think where that came from. But just like New Year's resolutions, you don't have to wait till a new year to start some good habits. You don't have to wait until spring to start spring cleaning. Don't skip it, but you don't have to wait. So I wanted to share with you a couple of tools I've seen and think are pretty good. This is a little chart that I found on Facebook, and it's called 30-Day Decluttering Cleaning Challenge. And every day has a different suggestion on what to clear out. It can be clear out your medicine cabinet, or donate unused accessories, purge your bathroom cabinet. So there's something every day. Don't get hung up on being too literal. If it's your kids' closets, it's going to take more than one day. Know that, but push yourself to get through it. Don't let it go on too long. But I'm very literal, so it would stress me to look at this and think I have to do it in one day, but you don't. You could make up your own rules on this as long as you're moving forward. And there was another thing that I did for a while, and I don't really know why I stopped because it felt really good. It was some random number like 21 that you were to throw away, eliminate 21 things every day. It could be a sticky note. It could be a paper clip that's broken, bent or something. Things that it doesn't have to be something big, but 21 things every day. And it was sort of fun. It was like a game, and unfortunately it was very easy for me because I collect paper. That's my thing. I love words. Two of my strengths are input and learner, and that means I'm always collecting information that I feel is important, and I don't want to get rid of it because I might need it. So those strengths work against me as far as clutter goes, but they're great strengths to have. But I am working on how to be more paperless. And the other thing I've started, and it's really, really been helpful, is, and I think I found this in the Atomic Habits book, is attach a action to a trigger. So if I have ongoing clutter problems, then I am at my desk, sometimes 2 or 3 hours, and I take a break every hour because you should, right? So every hour when I get up to go stretch or make lunch or whatever, I set the timer for 10 minutes. And that 10 minutes, I go as fast as I can to clean up an area. And it really works. It really works. You can make it longer or shorter, but if you do it consistently, you're going to, handle the clutter better. The thing you have to remember, though, is if you don't come up with a process or a system of how to store it, or, how you can't always just throw it away, it needs a place. So you do have to create those systems so that you're not back in the same mess the next week or next day. And I haven't figured everything out, but I'm sure trying. And as I learn, I will share with you. I would love to know if clutter is a problem for you, or a challenge. I hate to use the word problem. Let's say challenge. And if so, what do you do to combat it? And did you find anything helpful in this episode? If you have missed some episodes, you can find previous ones on my website, hopeessential.com. And be sure and like my Facebook page, my business page, Hope Essential LLC. You'll see events that are coming up and a lot of educational material because that's what I do, educate. And I hope this was helpful to you and that you understand how important clutter is, that it does literally and figuratively weigh you down. Till next time, choose you, choose natural, choose now.